What's going on, people? Willie James here, Dreamhouse Music. In today's video, I want to go over some chords for the song "Jesus Is Real" by John P Kee, my man. This is kind of like for late beginner, early intermediate. I'm gonna try to break down the more complicated chords into the basics. Hopefully, everyone can learn something from it. So I'm gonna play it right through, and then I'm gonna break it down in sections. And hopefully you learn something. All right, so let's go. Before we go, please like, share, and subscribe. Support the channel. Thank you so much, so we can share the love with other people. Also, if you're interested in learning the top 7 gospel chords that pro piano players use, please visit the link below in the description. Click on that, enter your email, and you get my free PDF guide. And you'll also get access to my quick start piano course, the roadmap to learning a gospel piano. So check that out. Let's go from the top. Okay, so let's start with a playthrough, and you could watch my chords and then I'll break it down. So cue up the track. Is the volume good?
Yeah, Jesus is real.
That's it. Then it goes into a next part, to the next key. So let's break this down. So we're in the key of E flat basically, and so you got to know your scale, whether you're beginner, advanced, whatever. Got to know your scale. So we're in the E flat, key of E flat scale. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1. Always make sure you know your scales inside out, all the notes and the number system, right? Because all riffs, chords, melodies, runs come from the scale. All right, so the first chord is a shot at the beginning. Let me just play it. So that's F, B flat, C. That's a F sus4. Okay, this is F major. A sus4 is when you take the third and raise it to the fourth. And I just double these notes in my left hand like so. And there's a run. It's C, B flat, F, E. Those are the notes. So da da da. In terms of fingers, what to use what's comfortable for you. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. You gotta go slow. Right? Of course, I'm trilling on the C from the B flat to the C, so right? And that's from the pentatonic scale. The major pentatonic scale is basically from the major scale. We're just using the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, and the 6. Okay, you can create all kind of nice runs, riffs, and melodies. And that's all John P Kee used, right? Or his band, whoever wrote this. Sorry, right? But on this E flat, we go into this chord here. Okay. Let's backtrack. Now the bass note, right, for this is actually C. The first lick. The bass player is on the C. Right, that's a C. That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going from a C7 sus4 to a C7 basically. But I'm playing it rootless. They call it rootless. Rootless is when you don't play the bass note, okay? Because you got a bass player. Don't interfere with the bass player. All right, and then run. Now, so the progression there was a 6-2. Okay, we're going from the C chord to the F chord. Now this chord here starts on a, what would I call this? F7 sus4. All right, F7. This is major 7. F-E, F7 or minor 7 with the sus4, which is B flat. You got to know your scales. Okay, in the F major scale, E is the major 7, E flat is the 7th or the minor 7. People call it dominant 7. And the sus4 is the B flat. It's 4 steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So F7 sus4. Okay? Bass man is playing the F. And you drop that B flat to the A. Okay? You have a lot of that in gospel. A lot of resolutions from sus4 chords to dominant chords. Right? Very nice sound. Or you hear this a lot. You'll hear a walk up. Ba, 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 ba. That's the G, A flat, A. So you're playing into the chord. And the next chord is my favorite. I talk about this chord all the time in my PDF guide. Click the link below if you want to access. I break this all down in all 12 keys. But in terms of E flat, we're on the 5, and then we got the A flat, which is the 4 chord in E flat. So this is a B flat 7. All right, when you put it together, it's a B flat 7 9 sus4. So B flat 9 sus4, and you can extend this A flat on the top to like a A flat major 7, right, over the B flat. You can also put this G down here, so like so, to make a more dense colored chord. Sounds very thick. There's that dissonance there. All I did, move the G down here. I can then even extend this A flat major 7 further to a 9 and move this G back down, and I get that chord. Very juicy chord, right? So, for I know, oh, right? Pardon my singing. I'm not a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that. Right? I'm not playing the exact like voicings that the keyboard is using, but I'm trying to use my ear to play as closely as possible, because you want to not just be able to copy, you want to be able to understand and put your own flavor, put your own voicings, right? Your own colors, right? So let's go over the Jesus is real, I know the to me. That's the whole progression there. Jesus is 1, 3, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. I'm using the number system. If you know your scale, E flat is 1, G is 3, C is 6, G is 3, F is 2. Walk up, F, G, A F, G, A flat, C, B flat. So that's 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. All right. The chords over that is E flat, B flat over G, C minor straight, B flat over G, A flat over F, B flat over G, C minor over A flat, B flat over C. So let me just play it. Jesus is real. I know the Lord is real to me. Right? So E flat, B flat over G, C minor, B flat over G, A flat over F, B flat over G, C minor over A flat, B flat over C, A flat over B flat. Right? That's the simplest way to name them, right? Break them down into their triads. However, you have a bass player, so we're not going to play the bass. What I do is sometimes I kind of double up on the chords in my right hand, right? So Jesus is real. That's the first chord. That's the E flat in first inversion. I'll just double the chord. All right, for the C minor, I just played the top two notes and repeat them here. B flat over G. So as a keyboardist, when you're playing voiceless chords, rootless chords, you got to be aware in your brain what the bass note is, even though you're not playing it. All right, that's a skill you got to learn. Just take your time. You can start with the bass note, right? But eventually, you just want to be able to play rootless, especially if you're playing in a band. Doesn't have to be exact science, right? So with that F minor to, right, it's like a A flat. It's an A flat 6 or F minor over the B flat, back to the E flat. Alright, hopefully you got that. Let me play the sequence from the top. Alright.
Yeah. Jesus is real.
Alright, got that? Okay, and then.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you got a passing on the 3/6, G, C. All it is a B flat over G, or a G minor 7, to the C minor. Okay, for those of you who are not sure, G minor 7, G minor 7th, but you took the B flat on top and just inverted it. That's the voicing I heard from the keyboard, right? Straight into that C minor. Well, it's a C minor 7th. Okay, you got C on the bass, got an E flat on top. That's a C minor 7th. And then you can invert. All right, tip, when you're taking these 7th chords, try and take the top 3 chords and just invert them to get different voicings, right? So he does 3/6 to set up the walk down here. It's a 4/3/2, flat 7 6 5, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Right here, 3/6, 3/6, 4/3/2. Did you hear that? 4/3/2, flat 7 6 5. C minor over A flat, B flat over G, A flat over F. Those are all 7th chords, right? A flat major 7, G minor 7, and then F minor 7. Very common chords in gospel. Anyways, I digress. So bump, 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 and then the flat 7. You could play different chords, but I would just keep it D flat a major 7, D flat major 7th. If you know your D flat major scale, C is the 7th. Okay, so D flat major 7th. But like I said, you can invert the top 3 notes, right, to get a different voicing, right? So he just walks down, right? That's a flat 7, and then over the 6 is a C minor, but the E flat major on top is inverted. I think he does like a A flat over B flat. Okay. Oh, and there's the walk. The keyboardist does that's a pentatonic 5 6 1 2. Something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay.
Jesus is real.
The top. 3/6. One down. From the top again.
Yeah.
All right, this 3/6 after the verse goes again. Right here.
Yeah.
This is a 3/6. That's what I heard on the keyboard. But the basic passing is a G7. Right? A G7, sharp 5. And we also got a sharp 9 on top. Because A is the 9, sharp 9 is B flat. To a C7 sus4. So it's like a B flat over C. That's the basic form. G7 to the C7 sus4 or the C9 sus4. Okay, so G7 is G-F, right? In the key of G, F sharp is the major 7. The minor 7th or 7th is the F. And then you got the 3rd of G, 1, 2, 3. And then D is 5, sharp 5. Okay? To get that nice crunchy gospel chord into that C, well, I would say yeah, C9 sus4. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
So what is that? Bum 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 bum. That's a 5 5 5 5 1. Right? Circle of fifths, circle of fourths. That's all music is. All right. So what was that chord though? That was like a D flat over B flat, which is basically a B flat minor 7. Okay. This is the B flat minor chord. Know your diatonic chords, folks. If you don't know this, download my PDF and it will teach you all these chords. Okay. I have it all spelled out here. B flat minor 7. B flat minor 7. But it expands. B flat minor 9th, even to the 11th. Okay? It's all just spacings and intervals. So, when the bass player does the B flat, you could do different things with this. So what I do is I drop this B flat to A flat, like so. I take this C here and put it down here. And I get that voicing. Right? When you know how to extend your chords, which means to expand them basically. Right? Like so. All you're doing is counting up in threes. Right? I move the B flat down here. Right? That's voiceless. If I played it, right? This falls into an E7th chord. E7. Right? But I'm playing the G up here and the E flat up here. So basically the main thing is when you're doing circle of fifths, a lot of times you have the 7th of the first chord falling to the 3rd of the root chord, right? So that's the basic thing to really understand with these chords, right? You got to know the main resolve that's happening, right? The 7th, so B flat 7th, the 7th of B flat is falling to the 3, which is G of the E flat. That's in basic form, but you can expand it out. Just like I did before, right? And then he did a little gospel run with the pentatonic Flat 3 to the 3, 5, 6, 1. I'm sure you've heard that a lot. Right? Try it just one hand at a time with these runs, right? I'm not exact because you gotta, with your left hand, fall into the notes that you're gonna play with your left hand, right? So that takes some practice, but that's okay. Right? So right? That was fast.
Sometimes feeling.
So next section.
Sometimes feeling low.
What is that? That's the 4. All it is an A flat, right? Because we're in the key of E flat. 4 is A flat. A flat major 7. Right? So you got the C minor. I repeat the G down here. I got the A flat in the Alright. Keyboard is.
Sometimes feel.
Did you hear that? Da, 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 da. That's the 1 walking down to the 6. And it falls nicely. I'm just experimenting there, but if I was doing voiceless, right? I just expanded the A flat 7 to an A flat 9, A flat major 9, right? Play the A flat in my left hand, and I could play the C down here. Right? Let's hear it for context.
Sometimes feeling low. No.
And then, did you hear that?
Sometimes
That's the
feeling
4
low.
to the 3.
No way.
Da, da, da. That's a sharp 4 or a flat 5 climbing to the sharp 5. If we're in E flat, sharp, sorry, flat 5, which is A, 5, sharp 5, which goes into the next chord. So all that is G7, right? G7 with the 3 of G, which is B. And you can repeat like that. So you could go octaves. And watch this. I could do the sharp 5, which is a D. The D in G is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5. So and then they do. Now we're going to the C. Right? Circle of fourths. G's to the C. It's just that B flat over C again. You've seen this chord before. So it's a C7 sus4. Right? And then you expand the chord how you want. We added the 9, sorry. So C7 sus4 9. C9 sus4, sorry. That's the 9. That's the 7. It's a sus4. So you take that B flat, invert it. So
Sometimes feeling low.
right, 3 to 6.
Here comes along
And the line is. So it's like they're using a G minor, the G minor chord, and just, you know, creating a melody out of it. Right? And then back to the top chord, which is the F sus, over the C. Right? Context.
Sometimes feeling low.
4, 3.
Nowhere to go. Here comes along and
Back to the top.
it makes me real strong.
Oh, sorry. I went ahead. Next part. What is that? That's a C minor. So C. Alright, so that's the 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, or G, F, E flat, C, F. Alright, and when you land on the E flat, you want to play the C minor chord. Want to learn how to play even more gospel chords without theory overwhelm? Simply download the Top 7 Beginner Gospel Chords PDF by clicking the link in the description. You'll learn about the top 7 must-know gospel chords and how to use them in gospel songs you already know. Again, to get access, hit that link below, and I'll see you on the inside.